So we'll do that. And along the way, we'll probably hammer some ninjas and kick some construction workers and stab some singers and sink a math teacher's rowboat. You know, just for fun, really. Nothing personal. Just for fun. Ba, 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 ba. But hopefully along the way we won't get interrupted by Nancy. 'Cause that would suck. Do-do-do. Alright, so we want to stop in here. Oh my, bracers. Heard you guys solved the case at the academy. Yeah, I think this only happens after you do the side quest. Yeah, somehow. We couldn't have done it without Karna and the rest helping us out, though. I'm glad to hear my collection helped out a bit. Your collection? That's right, the gun Karna was using. Yes, handling gunpowder firearms is quite difficult. Though with Karna's skills, I figured she wouldn't have any problem. But what surprised me most was the girl who was shooting alongside her. Is that... Are you Tita? Huh? Yeah, that's right, but... What do you need with Tita? Well, actually, I have a bit of business with her. How to put this? If you don't mind, could I have a little bit of your time? Uh-oh. What did you want to talk about? Yes, about that. First, would you mind showing me your gunpowder cannon? You mean the cannon that runs on vegetable oil? Okay. Nita took out her favorite Gatling cannon. I thought so, yes. Ah, I knew it. Huh? Nita, do you know what model this is? Yes, it's what's called the CZ series. It's one of the first models in that line. Grandpa said it's really rare. There's only a few in the world or something. I think it was made in Beaver City. Yes, that's right. Do you know anything else about it? I don't know that much about weapons myself, but apparently there was a problem with the initial model's basic structure, so it wasn't able to live up to design specifications. They're not very smart down in Beaver City. As a result, while the firepower was upgradable, the attack range wasn't adjustable. The next generation models were improved, though, apparently. I'd say she knows plenty. Pretty much. Well said. I see. Well, if you know that much, then this is simple. So, Tita, have you heard about the F parts produced by the Reinford Company? Yeah, they're the final parts to complement the CZ series weak points, right? But I heard they only work with relatively new models. Yeah, models with Windows XP just aren't gonna work. Actually, there are F parts for that initial model. Actually, oh, shut up. Would you believe that if I said it? What, is that true? Yes, it is indeed. There's little demand for them, so there's not many around. But they certainly exist. Like that time Vegastar bought a new laptop, but it had Windows XP causing him to quit. Now here's the real point. Well, as it happens, by total coincidence, a set of those parts is in this very store. Oh yeah? Really? Really? I'd like you to have these F parts. But that's... Are you sure? Of course. I owe you all for saving my little sister at the academy. Besides, it'd be a real waste to just let them rust. But it doesn't feel right just taking something for free. It'd be rude to turn it down, you know. Hey, Tita, the shop owner is saying she wants you to have them. So why don't you just accept them? If it still bothers you, you can find some other way to pay her back. Estelle... are you sure? Of course, that's why I mentioned it. Do you know how to install the parts? Yeah, probably. If you don't mind, could I borrow some space? I'll put them on right away. That's perfectly fine. Ida learned a new S-craft, Cannon Impulse F. Would you like to register Cannon Impulse F as her S-break? Sure. We still need to try that satellite beam. Well done. Perfectly upgraded. This should make it quite a bit different now. Yeah, I'll be sure to try it right away. Thank you so very much. Coolio. Upgraded with F parts to increase firepower and range. That's always exciting. It attacks a line. Alright, so now what we want to do... Well, first of all, so this is the last point to get a certain achievement about gambling. Basically, you need to get all the chapters of Gambler Jack, and you need to get a 4 of a kind in poker, and a 21 in blackjack. Of course, I already got the achievement for that, so that doesn't really matter, but I digress. Luckily, we don't have to do that. I did that on my first playthrough, so I'm just that cool. I even streamed it while someone had a missile tank go after a frog. The crossing to the south block is underground here. Should you wish to use it, please go to the first floor underground. The owner of this hotel is the new mayor, Mr. Norman. But when I saw him the other day, he looked terribly tired. I'd heard he'd been staying at the mayoral manor over the last few days, tending to his duties. He has just started as mayor. I hope he doesn't push himself too hard. Those people with the bandanas. I see them all over the town. Are they a youth group? Something like that. They're so energetic. It's rather refreshing. Newfie going on a tangent about gangs, even. The ceiling fans don't work! Sucks, man. I bet it's gonna get hot in here. You know what I'm talking about? Like that time we got kicked out of this room by Duke Dunan. That was a fun time in the Mushroom Kingdom. My coworker Dells is staying behind beside the mayor as a secretary, but from what I heard from the front, they're really busy. Well, no airships are coming, so maybe I should go back and help. Maybe you should. There's a line! Oh, this must be the ferry Jean mentioned. There's quite the line. You kids looking to cross over to the other side? Yes, we'd like to, but, how much does it cost exactly? No fare, miss, by order of the mayor. The wait's gonna be about half an hour or so, though. This whole thing's been murder on the residents, let me tell you. Half an hour? I don't have that kind of time. Oh, that's almost forever. It has to go there and back. There's not much anyone can do. Well, how about it, Estelle? Shall we cross over? Cross to the others. Waiting is evil! Cross to the other side. Doesn't look like there's any other way across, so... let's get in line, then. We're in line, didn't you know? And we literally play the waiting game. And it is such a fun time in the Mushroom Kingdom. Sorry for the wait. It's your turn next. Onto the boat now, come on, says Brian Doyle Murray. Okay. Thank you. Like there's another line on this side. Woo! Waiting is evil. We're not waiting. Not gonna happen. Doo-doo-doo. Lately, the people in town are real nice. A girl I don't even know said thanks a bit ago. Guess the goddess really must be watching from somewhere, huh? I guess so. Warehouse. Apparently Rocco plans on turning the Ravens into some kind of neighborhood watch group. Well, if it gets annoying, I'll be checking out. He's gonna go start his other gang. And then Newfie's probably gonna go on a tangent about it. Tangent style. Melvin's here. Hey, good work. I was just reporting to the mayor's mansion about the case at the academy. You mean the academic incident? I'm gonna take a break here before I head back to the guild. I have a good relationship with the new mayor, Norman. We may have competed in the election, but we both love our hometown. As long as we can cooperate, I'm sure we can build a future for the harbor. Of course, before that, we need to do something about the situation, though. Need to do something about that situation report. I think Helga's lost in the woods again. The boss apparently intends to work with Mayor Norman. That boss Porto's for you. He's a pretty generous guy. The fact that he lost the election is more and more... The fact that he lost the election is more and more regrettable every time I look back. Cool. Helga, even. Still, it'd be pretty bad if we don't get any ships in. We got a limit to what we've got in the warehouse right now. I don't want to think about the future too much. Future style. Bum, 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 bum. Seems like the Ravens are up to something. Did they finally come to their senses in this emergency situation? Agua Rosa Bar. Ah, won't the orbits start working again already? I'm missing the 5:30 club. If I could just launch my pride and joy, my ship, I'd catch 100 times the fish I normally could. That's too bad. The fishermen are in a bad way, too. All the ships loaded with orbital engines are toast, so their only option is to put out these dinky old boats. Well, they still got their jobs, at least. That's better than some folks out there. You're toast! Look at the sailors. They're all slumped over there on the second floor. As long as these orbits ain't working, we sailors ain't got shit to do. Swear jar. I'm sure the airship's crews are bored out of their skulls, too. When you're out to sea, you sometimes can't wait to get back on land. But when you can't leave the port, suddenly it's the sea that you long for. We're always longing for what we can't have, aren't we? Indeed we are. Bread style, even. Bum, 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 bum. The ferry port's busier than it used to be, says Brenda. Not too long ago, every house had at least one boat of their own. Not everyone rode the ferry style. I thought no one was looking, so I took a little breather, you know? Just then Rocco came by on patrol. Man, lately he's been working real hard. Oh. Rocco style. Rocco's Modern Life, even. That guy slack off the second you take your eyes off him. So I'm pumped him up as I make my scheduled rounds. I bet he punches them in the wiener. I bet that's what happens. Whenever they're slacking off. This is just a rumor, but I heard there was an incident at the academy. Don't be influenced by rumors! Well, I'm sure my son's logic's safe, though. He's surprisingly cowardly, so I'm sure he ran or hid straight away. As a parent, it's much greater comfort to have a cowardly child than a brave one. Well, that's one way to look at it, I suppose. Norman style. Mayor's resident evil. A bracer ran by just a moment ago in a real hurry. I wonder what's going on. Not much. Just your typical academic incident. No big deal. Without the light of orbments, this candlestick is pitiable. Just like us who wore the Just like us who wore the orbital culture like a suit. A guy in a suit, even. Handing something to a streamer. One episode when Rocco had problems with ordering pizza, when Rocco left the telephone off, causing very loud sound effect with the TV on the Color Bar network. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. Oh, you guys. Ah, it's been a while. How are you? Been well? Huh, yeah, thanks. My dad ended up becoming mayor, so I'm helping out. Given the set, even just doing whatever needs to be done is a lot of work. Whoa, so you're seriously working, huh? Not working seriously. Well, it's still basically just a part-time job, but no point in worrying about it. I'll just keep working like I am. If you're that decided, you'll be just fine. Well then, good luck with the work. Yeah, I'll do my best. Well, you guys be careful too. Careful style. This is an oven that uses firewood. Lately all the cooking's been done with this. I made it because I wanted some real flames to cook with, but I didn't expect it to be this useful. That was interesting timing. Dario's back. You think such emergency situations would occur over and over? Really, what is happening to the world? Thinking about it, there was much hard to understand about the previous mayor's case, but no, I shall say no more. The truth is that the previous mayor had faults. Crimes must be recognized as such. Indeed. I met with the mayor and requested urgent aid for Minoria, but it seems like even the city of Ruan is in a bad situation. Mayor Norman's severe expression speaks volumes about how bad things are. Volume, even. I can't use the vacuum, so cleaning has gotten very hard. Whew, this mansion is really big. Had to go back to using mops and brooms and dustpans and such. Ah, bracers. Thanks very much for the other day. Ah, you're the victim from the hotel case. How's the head? Much better, thanks. So, what's your business today at the manor? We don't really have any, to be honest. We're just kind of hanging out. Please don't mind us. We just came to observe the situation. That damn situation report again. Patrolling inside the town, then. Ever hard at work, huh? Well, should anything happen, I'll be here. I've been appointed the mayor's secretary, so if there's anything I can do, just let me know. Oh yeah, congrats. Well then, we'll be sure to contact you if anything comes up. Yes, please, don't hesitate. Oh, you all. I just received a report about the Academy moments ago. Huh. You sure do hear fast. Did Jean update you? Yes, a messenger from the guild came. One time when Norman ran against someone else, when Norman berated someone for smacking someone else in the back of the goddamn head. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. After all, I'm in a bit of a different position than when we last met. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Norman, recently elected to the post of mayor. Hope to continue our cooperation in the future. No, the pleasure's ours. Congratulations on your election. Thank you. Still, I can't afford to sit back and enjoy my victory in this situation. Indeed. This is quite a situation to fall in your lap right after being elected. Huh, no kidding. To be totally Frank Solich with you, there's not a whole lot I can do. While the original chaos is settled, the orbments still haven't been restored. In this situation, there's little I can do aside from providing on-the-spot aid to the citizenry. However, I believe that's the best response at the moment. Unfortunately, resolving the broader situation may still take time. Certainly, this isn't the kind of thing that's solved in a day. Careful planning will be needed in preparation for this being a long-term issue. You think so too, huh? It is a bit nerve-wracking to have this as my first job as the new mayor, but I shall take it as a sign of the goddess's faith in me and hold on somehow. Hold on! I'm counting on you to help resolve this issue as soon as possible. Got it. You do your best too, Mayor. We shall serve to the best of our abilities. We're dedicated to weathering this crisis. We hope the situation will be resolved as soon as possible. No doubt about it. Meh. I don't think there's going to be anything down here, but... Control for the draw, but obviously it wouldn't work even if we wanted to use it. Boats! Boat style, even. Alright, on to the next region. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Smart guy, even. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. How you doing? My brother said he's helping out our dad. Maybe if he's working that hard, I should too. Okay then. I'll go help out Mom. Mom style. My son Belden is doing very well at the mayor's manor, it seems. Hope this will be a chance for him to start thinking about his future, but... First, it's important to not be too worried about the immediate future. Future style. Right now, I've got to compliment him for working. Future. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.